What's up, family? This a quick video to that one person, that pale guy that left a comment on my vegan soul food meal. He said, "Ain't no such thing as vegan soul food." Like, okay, so y'all think soul food is just all poison and junk like that, but what you don't realize, pale man, everything in soul food is mostly vegetables. Our people ain't start adding poison and all that meats and all that junk into it until not that long ago. But soul food is squash. Soul food is green peppers. Soul food is tomatoes. Soul food is green beans. Soul food is collard greens. Soul food is okra. Soul food is peas, beans, squash, corn. All that is, guess what? American food, nigga food. They even lied and tried to say okra come from Africa. Man, we took that crop over there years ago. Black eyed peas, I gonna try and say that come from Africa. We took that crop over there years ago. They just might grow mass of it over there because that's what we planted it over there for it to do that. Because that soil ain't even had that over there. So, that's soul food. But our people take those because we still eat squash, especially if you come from Alabama and shit like that, like how we come from. They eat squash, greens, tomatoes. They use green peppers and every shit, onions. They use all type of different onions. They use sweet potatoes. You feel me? Sweet potatoes. That's soul food. So pale man, you wouldn't know about that. That's what you gonna say soul food ain't vegan. Soul food is vegan. Until you start adding meat and bull junk. But just like I used to eat that soul my cooking now. But just like that meal you talking on that picture, that was chickpea rice. That was made out of garbanzo beans. The rice was. And the gravy was made out of garbanzo bean flour. That grows straight out the ground. That's plant based right there off top. That's plant based off top. And then that's vegan. Cause it ain't no meat in it. And then the what else? I had green beans. I had black eyed peas. In my peas, I added garbanzo bean flour to make the water thick. Then I added sea salt and not even loads of it because you don't need all that when you don't eat all that meat and junk like that. You just needed the flavor a little bit. And I'm about to start using Celtic salt. You know, I heard Celtic salt real good for you. Just to flavor your stuff. So my black eyed peas had onion powder, pure onion powder from the Eastern Market. Not none of them chemical cuts in it or none of that. Not none of that. What's that stuff to keep it from clumping? None of that. I like when my garlic powder and stuff get clumpy because I know it's real. It ain't got all that stuff, that synthetic stuff to keep it separated. And all you got to do is just mash it with your hand or spoon. It'll loosen up. But yeah, my black eyed peas had onion powder, garlic powder, garbanzo bean flour. You feel me? My meat patty, that was still considered vegan but I don't. Only reason I'm not gonna speak so highly of it because I didn't make the sausage by hand. That come from a company Beyond, and I don't eat all Beyond foods. That's the only thing I would buy from Beyond is the vegan sausage. You know what I mean? Because I read the ingredients. I don't even eat white rice. I think it say no. I say brown rice flour in it or something like that. But I don't even eat brown rice either. I like the chickpea rice. I was eating the real wild rice, the black kind, but not that chickpea rice and took over for me. But even with my meat patty I made, my Salisbury fake. That's what I should have called it, that Salisbury fake. Yeah. It and even in the Beyond sausage, the ingredients is coconut oil. I eat coconut oil. I don't fuck with no canola oil because ain't no canola oil in it. It said sunflower oil. I use sunflower oil. Um, it said one thing, another tricky thing. It say salt. It don't say sea salt, Celtic salt. It say salt, and you can hide MSG with the name salt. But I don't know if they doing that. I ain't feeling no headaches or dizzy or no body aches or nothing. So maybe I don't know why they just say salt. They should, you know, they should put a better name. And if they use MSG, take that out of there. Why y'all trying to hide it? You know. But it say salt. What else in there? Pea texture. I eat pea protein. I eat pea texture. They just take peas and extract the protein out of it. I eat that, and it makes a meaty texture. I eat that. It say uh, apple fibers. I eat that. You know. So what's so not vegan about my soul food meal? And with that, I took the sausages and put it in a bowl and smashed them. Then I added onions and I added vital wheat gluten. That's wheat flour with the starch removed. When you remove the starch, it creates a meaty texture. So what's not vegan about that? I ain't say it was the healthiest because if you want to be healthy, people will only be eating nuts and green vegetables. But I ain't got to that yet. You know. But why my meal wasn't vegan? How you can't make vegan soul food? Everything I make now is vegan. And before I was vegan, my dressing and my macaroni and cheese and all that was already vegan. Only thing I used to have meat on the plate was the meat, like turkey chops. But my greens ain't used to have no meat. I ain't got to pour no fat back grease. That's why people think soul food, you can't make vegan soul food because y'all think y'all got to use fat grease and pig fat, bacon grease to make this shit. Y'all don't got to do that. And if you want to thick like oil, use some coconut oil. Just get a straight coconut oil, a jar of coconut oil, man, and use that. I use it for butter and everything. I don't eat butter. I don't eat no dairy. I don't even get no margarine, that fake vegan butter. Why that vegan talking junk? Nigga, y'all ate. Well, he wasn't no nigga. He was a pale man. Pale man, y'all eat goddamn soy with everything. Y'all eat tofu. You motherfuckers eat tofu. Um, MSG. Every time I watch a video with some vegans cooking, they pouring MSG in everything. Y'all use, a lot of y'all be using high corn fructose syrup, all that shit. That's why a lot of y'all pale vegans be having bone deficiencies. That's why y'all be looking 80 years old. You feel me? Y'all be having a lot of bone deficiencies. Look that up. A lot of the pale vegans be having that. Melanated vegans, when we be vegan, it make us stronger. It make us better. Once we cut all the meats and stuff out. Because we've been overfilling ourselves with that. So yes, the soul food was messed up, but look at the food y'all eat. That green bean casserole, all the MSG in it, and it be nasty. Y'all ain't even know no flavors. Y'all don't know how to do no squash and collard greens mixed with turnips and mustards and all that mixed in one pot. You feel me? With some okra on another pot on another side. I don't use all no fat back, none of that. And if I want some oil in it, I use some coconut oil or some sunflower oil. And it's better oils. I use grapeseed oil. That's made out of the grape. I use grapeseed oil on my skin. All the oils I eat, I use on my skin except sunflower oil and a little safflower oil. I don't even mess with safflower oil like that. I get sunflower, but I would eat safflower oil. But I eat sunflower oil, coconut oil, grapeseed oil, even peanut oil. Cause I eat peanuts, so I eat peanut oil. I don't fry nothing. You know what I mean? But I add it into something you needed, or if I'm mixing up some peppers and onions or something, I'll drop some of that good coconut oil or some one of them oils. You feel me? But I ain't no heavy over oil it either. My food wasn't all oily or nothing. Talking about you can't make vegan soul food. You a lie. Hell yeah. Y'all keep eating that shit, y'all eat them little whatever y'all be eating. I don't know what pale people eat. You know what I mean? But shit, hey, the melanated people, hey, if we go vegan, that's our lifestyle. We started all this because when y'all was living in them countries, y'all ain't had shit to eat. We all came over here while y'all talking about vegan. We was over here already eating. The shit grew out the land over here in America. Everywhere it was trees and apples and when I was little, it was apple trees and all type of trees around the neighborhood, pear trees and all type of nut trees. We walking down the street, stepping on pecans and shit. And I'm back here in the back of the earth in Detroit, where it's cold and dark at. And we had all that shit. Grapes across the street, it was grape vines and shit like that. We used to just straight up eat the grapes off the vines and shit. You can't tell me and my people about vegan and when y'all come from the other side of the earth where our people had to show y'all how to grow potatoes just to keep the pale people alive over there. Y'all was over there dying over there in Europe and all that, living messed up. Y'all had to survive on potatoes. Y'all was eating each other. That's where that Jeffrey Dahmer type shit come from. And tell us about vegan soul food. Every item in soul food is vegan till you start adding all that bullshit. Even dressing ain't nothing but cornmeal mixed with grain, flour, and then you add all your stuff. I use coconut. I get a can of coconut milk. The can because it's thicker. And that be my buttermilk. Or you could just take a jug of almond milk and add a couple teaspoons of apple cider vinegar and then sit for a second. That's gonna turn your milk into buttermilk. It's gonna get thick. And you mix all that together with your seasons, sage, rosemary, um, um, uh, you know, thyme and oregano, all that shit, nigga. All that vegan. Soul food is vegan. Our people just start cooking it wrong, adding all that hog maws and all that shit. Still eat clean. I don't even eat fried, but if you want to fry something, you want some fried chicken, fry you some oyster mushroom. I've been showed y'all that on videos a long time ago. And shout out to the sister video I watched. I seen her fry up some. Looked it good. Looked like fish, baby. Yeah. Can't think. Gypsy. I can't think of the name of her channel. I'ma shout her channel out. I want y'all ladies to follow a real woman like that because she a real woman because she stopped eating bullshit. Gypsy, what's her name from Chicago? She stopped eating all that bullshit and she said she used to have pains in her pelvic bone and all type of pains. She stopped eating it for 40, 50 days. She ain't had no pain since. And she just quit meat. You feel me? So hey, we we when our people quit that stuff, we ain't playing. We get stronger and smarter and better. Pale people, y'all be doing it and y'all be having bone deficiencies and joint pains. I ain't against pale people. This ain't no racist video or nothing, but he came on my comment saying that, so I'm gonna tell him where he come from. Y'all don't know nothing about veganism. We created something called a potato and sent it out there. We ain't even seeing those sweet potatoes, the good shit. We kept that shit. That's why I don't eat potatoes. I eat sweet potatoes. That's the good shit. Good for you. We just sent y'all some shit to keep y'all alive over there in Ireland or whatever that shit was at. And Europe, you know how they was the Moors, what they call the Moors and shit like that. They was eating good, but the Black Plague was happening on the pale people. Y'all gonna come over here, we show y'all how to eat, how to garden, how to grow shit, and y'all gonna tell us what the fuck veganism is. What soul food ain't. That's why it's called soul food. It's for your soul. Well, we got a soul. I don't even think pale people got no fucking soul. No, y'all ain't got no soul. That's why y'all don't dance. That's why the niggas be soul music, baby. We be, we get down. We got soul, baby. That's why it's soul food. Don't worry about what the fuck food. I erased his comment. I should have kept it on there and shit and told him every ingredient I cooked. Every ingredient I cooked was a grain or a vegetable. Shit, even my rice and gravy wasn't even damn rice and gravy. That shit it was, but it was chickpea rice. I love that chickpea rice. It's good, and I use chickpea flour to make my gravy. And even that meat patty was clean. If beyond on they shit, but the shit I put in it was clean. Well, that's enough of this video. I'm done.